I'm Jackson and welcome to our show. Today I'm going to be talking about the Houston Astros sign stealing. Yasmani Grandal, former catcher for the Astros in 2017 when they won the World Series, who just signed a contract with the Chicago White Sox for 4 years getting paid $73 million, says if you're not cheating, you're not trying. Obviously trying to protect his former team. He said this on Chicago's 670 The Score. He was not a part of the sign stealing while only playing 2 innings in Game 2 and 3 of the 2017 World Series. The Astros had a camera in center field, and a person would watch the catcher's signs on the other team and would bang on a trash can to let the batter know which pitch was coming. This all happened less than a month after losing in a Game 7 to the Washington Nationals in the 2019 World Series. Joc Pederson, who was on the Los Angeles Dodgers and lost to the Astros in 2017 World Series, was interviewed on Dodgers Nation, and they asked him how he felt. He said, "There is a lot that has come out lately. It is really unfortunate. It brings back a really bad feeling to your stomach like when we lost in the World Series. Dodgers players must really feel a gut punch on that because it was such a battle in the 2017 World Series. That too went into a 7-game series." Kenley Jansen believes that the league should censor catchers' fingers. This was on Dodgers Blue. CBS Sports says this is the biggest cheating scandal in sports history. The investigation is over 3 years, going back to the 2017 series. The Astros have been very successful, winning the World Series in 2017, going to American League Championship, but getting kicked out by the Boston Red Sox, who went on to win the World Series in 2018. Then in the 2019 World Series, they lost to the Washington Nationals. The media has questioned a punishment for the Astros. Some say future draft picks should be lost. Also, other questions if they should be fined money. MLB Commissioner said, "The general warning that I issued to the clubs I stand by. It certainly could be all those things, but my authority under the Major League Constitution would be broader than those things as well." The Astros are currently being investigated for this issue. Is cheating the Astros' way of success? Now on to Wills. Hi, Wills. You want to give me some lunch money?
No, thanks. No,
you want to
thanks.
give me
Please,
some
no.
lunch
Please, no.
money?
Please, no.
Huh,
Please, no.
Wills?
Please, no.
You can't even see it, that's not even fair.
Look, Jackson, you want to give me some lunch money? Lunch money. Lunch money now. Lunch money. Lunch money. Wills, give me my lunch money.
Stop. Stop.
Give me some lunch money.
Stop.
Wills?
Hey. No. Need a little bit more refreshment?
Hey, stop! Hey, stop!
Oh. Hello, my name is Rose Mackler with the Derby Dragon News. If you're looking for a movie this week, then I have the perfect one for you. Ford vs. Ferrari. If you're into cars, especially old and fast cars, then you will love this movie. And even if you don't know the first thing about cars, like me, you will still love this movie. I won't give away any spoilers, but it's about a time in the 1960s when Ferrari was dominating the car industry and the race industry with their new engine and sleek design. Ford's customers were starting to transfer to Ferrari, and that's when Ford realized that the only way they were going to win against Ferrari was if they beat them at their own game. Ford began to try and make their own motor faster than Ferrari's. The actors in this movie are great, with Matt Damon as Carroll Shelby, the lead actor, Christian Bale as Ken Miles, the antagonist in the movie, and Tracy Letts as Henry Ford. Nothing could have gone wrong with these actors on the set. Carroll Shelby is the race car driver and designer for Ford in the movie, while Ken Miles is the race car driver for Ferrari. The ratings of this movie are really good too. Rotten Tomatoes gave the movie 91% and it also earned $13.3 million in the box office. That's what the pros thought though. The audience gave it a 98%, which shows just how many people love this movie. This is a solid movie packed with so much thrilling adventure, comedy, and action, it's a must-see. It's also based off a true story, which makes it a little bit cooler knowing that it actually happened and is in the history books. After the break, we will be right back.
Hello, my name is Miles Henderson, and today I will be talking about a very controversial topic. Should college athletes be allowed to be paid or profit off of themselves? I say yes. One reason is that college athletics are a full-time job. It can be hard to balance workouts, games, and film sessions with classes, homework, and studying. Some people may argue that there is no money to pay the players, but that is simply not true. The NCAA made $933 million off of March Madness last year. The NCAA also brought in over $11 million in annual revenue from college athletics. Along with the fact that boosters would no doubt be more interested in giving money if it means they would get more top recruits. Knowing that to get the top, not only will the rule allow schools to pay their athletes, but companies to pay athletes to be in their commercials. According to a poll from the College Pulse of 2,501 students, the majority was in favor of paying athletes. It will also allow athletes to help out family that is in need of financial help. Athletes are also putting themselves at risk of suffering a potential career-ending or life-threatening injury every time they step onto the field, just for their schooling to be paid for. For these reasons, I believe that college athletes should be able to be paid and profit off of themselves. Next, we will be right back after this short commercial break.
Okay, class, I will be telling you everything you need to know for your quiz tomorrow. I hope you're taking notes.
Dude, get off your phone. You need to take notes.
Let me finish this round. Hold on, I'll be done in like 55 minutes.
Well, did you study for the test today?
Yeah, the language arts one?
We have a math test today.
You do?
Yeah,
When did you tell us?
yesterday. When you were on your phone.
That would make sense. Seem like some pretty promising answers.
0% and E. Maybe you should have studied instead of been on your phone all class.
I did, kind of. But I mean, an E's pretty good. An F's worse.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Don't use your phone during class.
Hi, my name is Jackson Teitzema. Today on Current Events, I'm going to talk about the Trump impeachment. Democrats have been debating whether to bring articles of impeachment on allegations of obstruction of justice laid out in the Mueller report. Trump explicitly ordered U.S. government officials to work with his personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, on matters related to Ukraine, a country deeply dependent on Washington's help to fend off the Russian aggression. That alone has many Democrats on the brink of voting to impeach Trump before the end of the year, potentially pushing towards the trial in the Senate. Some Republicans suggested that even if a link could be made, it wouldn't be enough for them to support impeaching Trump and removing him from office. Now that the public hearings are complete, Democrats are urgently plotting their way forward in a limited blueprint in just the nation's fourth impeachment proceeding. Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman, a White House Ukraine advisor who testified in his army uniform beckoned with medals, said he was shaken as he heard Trump ask the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to investigate Biden and the DNC on the July 25th phone call that launched the impeachment probe. Acting Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney still does not plan to comply with the impeachment probe despite today's ruling in former White House counsel Don McGahn's case. Mulvaney attorney Robert Discorso said this matters because a federal judge, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, ruled that McGahn must testify to the House of Representatives in its impeachment probe. When the House of Democrats asked if they could have Donald Trump's financial records, Donald Trump asked the Supreme Court if they would block the House request. The Supreme Court granted the president's emergency request to block the House Democrats to his longtime accounting firm from moving forward. That is all with current events.
One.
Today for the debate, we will be debating whether people should go to college. Did you know statistics say the median income of someone with a degree is more than someone without one?
Well, that can be nothing to the amount of college debt people may have.
Yeah, but you need to understand that at some point you might encounter a glass ceiling that you won't be able to move past without a degree.
Well, there are plenty of jobs or other ways to attain money without going to college, like apprenticeships and other things.
Electricians, plumbers, vehicle operators, healthcare workers, and anyone who has technology require constant training and often credentials to go with it. So why not go to college? Even community colleges provide benefits such as credentials.
Yes, but there are also training that isn't involved in college and things that branch off of colleges that aren't considered college.
Fair point, but Bill Gates and Steve Jobs both went to college, even though they dropped out. But college still provided them with knowledge for the business world.
Yeah, but if you would ask them, they would probably say that they would have rather just not gone to college and had more money for their businesses than gone to college, dropped out, and still had to pay partially for college.
Most people, no matter what, have some sort of education before or while in a job. So why not go to college, even a community college, and get better at the job when you have to be trained no matter what?
Well, there are just simply other ways that you can train that don't cost as much money or time, but will still give you the same skills.
But community college still provides you with credentials, so you could get a better job.
So do apprenticeships and things like that.
In the corporate world, most entry positions require a degree, and often an advanced degree to move up beyond a certain point.
Yes, but that certain point can still be a viable lifestyle.
Yeah, I'm saying. Okay. But when people do go to college, their life can benefit from it. Statistics say an average income. Oh wait, I already said.
Yeah, I believe college may be for some people, but it is just not for everyone.
Even a cable guy requires certified training. Most community college offer training and technical skills
Wouldn't you
at a reasonable cost.
rather be trained by the company you're going to work for than a college? in that situation?
So why not go? Why not go to college if you're gonna be trained?
Why?
Just go.
All right, that's it for our debate segment. Thank you, and this is the end of our show.